Emeka, you glad Chris is gone so you can have your number back?
Nah, I'm definitely missing Chris, but rocking 2 is a good feeling.
Emeka, how did last year measure up to your expectations for what you thought was going to happen compared to what you did?
I mean, last year was a great year for me. I mean, I got to sit behind guys like Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jackson, and, really just learn from them. And I know how great of careers they're going to have in the NFL. And just to have those guys as my big brothers guiding me along the way was the best thing I took out of last year.
What did you take out of it in terms of what did you want to accomplish in the spring?
Like last spring?
What did you learn last year that you think you've got to improve now?
The game is a lot faster at this level. I'm sure a lot of people say that, but it's really true. So just the main thing is just, knowing your assignment and knowing not just your assignment, but the whole play. So if you get put in there at the other position, that you know what you're doing and you know the full concept. And because once you know the full concept, you know the full play, you're able to play at full speed, not second guessing yourself while you're running routes and stuff like that.
How did the Rose Bowl affect you and Marvin, momentum-wise or anything else?
Yeah, Marvin had a great game, a historic game, and probably the best Rose Bowl of all time. And, so just having that momentum leading into spring.
Jackson's out there too. So.
Oh, yeah, Jackson too. Yeah, no, just a historic game, like all around. It's one people are going to watch for forever. So, I mean, just having that momentum going into spring, going into the winter off season, building confidence, and just, focusing on where we got to go next year.
Can you believe that none of those kickoff returns wound up going for a touchdown?
It's a hard thing to do. It's probably one of the harder things I've had to do, and because you just get past that first line of defenders and then there's 12 more waiting for you when you only thought there was 11 on the field. So, you get to the 50-yard line and you realize you still got 50 more to go. So it's definitely one of the harder things to do, but I'm up for the challenge, and I'm glad they trusted me to put me back in that role.
Were there one or two where you thought you were in the clear?
Yeah, there's a couple I thought I was in the clear. Definitely going to make those into touchdowns this year. But yeah, I can't say enough about the blocking. That's the reason I got to those positions.
How many spots are you learning right now? Because obviously I know you were back up slot last year.
Thanks.
The guy who was starting is back. So how many spots there are you learning right now?
Yeah, I know everything. Moving around all 3 positions, and I feel really confident at every position. No misassignments during practice. So, I mean, I'm just constantly learning, constantly growing, and with the help of guys like Marvin and the help of guys like Jackson and Julian, JB, X, everybody in the wide receiver room is a wide receiver 1, and that's what a lot of people don't get, and that's why Zone 6 is so great.
And obviously last year,
Emeka, you can put that down. You can just take it off here. I don't want to promote one over the other, so I got you.
obviously, last year was like there was just 3 guys.
Right.
Obviously worked out. You had 3 guys.
Right.
As you just pointed out, there's a lot of guys in this room. I don't know what does Brian Hartline talk to you guys about? What the opportunities are going to be like this year?
Yeah, I can't really speak about the opportunities or the depth chart. It's just know that everybody has the ability to do the most on the field. Like, I mean, you got guys like everybody in the room. I can't name one that doesn't have the ability. So, mixing around opportunities. The biggest thing is just being happy for everybody, not getting a me sense of entitlement, I guess, to opportunities and reps.
So what made Emeka the number 1 wide receiver in the country? We didn't get to see a lot of that last year. What made what's your best skill set?
Shoot. I mean, that's hard for me to answer personally. I would say I still got a long way to go, and it was definitely a blessing to be highly recruited coming out of high school and stuff like that. But high school doesn't really mean nothing to me. Like, it meant a lot to me in high school because, you got that big head or whatever, but it means absolutely nothing now, and I still got a long way to go. If you want that answer, you could talk to my coaches, see what they see in me. Good.
We got Julie.
How cool is it to be around this achievement? You're also highly touted out of high school.
Right.
You see the talent in that room and knowing that these are the guys who are going to be competing for spots.
Yeah. I mean, you can't walk into our wide receiver room and not get better. You're faced with guys like Jackson, Julian, Marv, JB, X, Sam, Cam Babb, like everybody in the wide receiver room, even the new guys, they're great, and they're pushing you to limits that you got to exceed, and we just all lift each other up, and it's a constant competition. Like, oh, I can run this fast, I can jump this high. You're just climbing that ladder, and you're getting higher and higher, and that's what's so great about being in a wide receiver room, so talented.
What's the biggest thing you've been able to learn from JSU
From JSN, he just has a real fluid understanding of the game. You got to be a genius to do the things at as high as a level as he does. Catching the ball, making a move, making a sudden move, reading defenses. And Marvin, he's been my biggest competitor since I got here. We're roommates. We go back to the facility every single day, every night. We're working on footwork, catching, routes, talking through schemes and coverages and plays. And he's just been right there with me. And I'm glad to have him as my brother. The fastest? Ooh, might have to ask Coach Mick. Check the tapes though. I'm up there. In terms of acceleration, I'm up there.
When they recruited you, did they recruit you as a slot receiver, or was it we want you to play all of these?
Yeah, Coach Hart told me coming in that I'd be playing, a little bit of everything. Last year, he thought my best spot would be in the slot, backing up Jackson, and just developing my skills in the slot because it's a different skill set than it takes on the outside. I played a lot of outside in high school, so developing those slot skill sets helped me launch me into this year. So I'll be able to, come into this year playing all three positions.
What are the differences?
At the slot, you got to make a lot of second-level releases. There's not guys all up in your face. They're at 5 yards, 10 yards, and you got to be able to clear their hands, run by them, stack them. And, on the outside, you got guys right in your face. You got to make a quick move. You got to get down the field quick. You don't got a lot of time to waste, especially with, the college pass rush and stuff like that. But CJ does a great job of getting it out quick.
So that took some time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a real adjustment.
Yeah, it's an ongoing process.
Okay. And when you look at kind of the role this year you hope to have, I mean, is it mostly in the slot when Jackson moves outside, or do you see yourself kind of playing all three of the spots?
I see myself contributing wherever I'm needed. So wherever they put me on the field, even if that's running back, quarterback, tight end, I'm just going to do my thing, do something special when the ball's in my hands, and that's all I can ask for.
All right, Emeka, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.